Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing Vex into an Orianna. Jungle matchup is going to be Hecarim versus Lee Sin. And overall, looks like a pretty interesting game. A lot of matchups that go both ways. So interesting to see how it goes out. We're going to be playing Electrocute with Ignite into Phase Rush and Teleport. Phase Rush is pretty unique because it is a both aggressive but defensive option for Orianna and gives her more mid to late game pressure. But it means she's going to do less damage during the laning phase, so we have a really good chance at just like having lane dominance and snowballing off of that. So if she tries to trade with me at all during laning phase, we probably are just going to straight up win, but if she focuses more on wave clear, goes C-pot, and just focuses on surviving, then we're going to be forced to basically play in the side lanes. But I don't think she's that smart, so we'll find out what happens in that. But the good news is we have multiple ways we can play this game. Ideally, number one would be playing through my own lane, snowballing off of Ignite advantage. Option two would be matching her wave clear and then trying to snowball my top or bottom. Because if Yumi ever attaches to me this game, I feel like it's basically over. And she did D-rank start, so she's doomed. I don't think she ever wins this. It's really hard for an Orianna of D-ring to out-sustain. Or not even out-sustain, but like out-trade, right? Because any trade that she takes is negative, because I'm going to out-heal it, but I also have just better trading patterns than Orianna. She can outrange me slightly with the Q. But even now, you see how this is just, I'm walking her away, because she doesn't have access to it. So every time she uses it, she's got nothing. But trading around our fear is the most likely way to just get these nice trades off. Just gonna hit level 2 off this. Now we have to focus on not getting her shields. And once she goes for this minion or this minion, that's where we're going to try and trade onto her. Trading when people are going for minions is the easiest way to guarantee lane skill shots. Because they're forced to move forward. So the idea is that you just want them to walk into you by positioning in a way that forces them to do so. But so far we haven't really got any great trades. She's actually playing the range pretty well. But there we go, that's our first Electrocute proc of the game. We're pretty much even. I have more sustain still since I have 2 C-pots plus biscuits, so... Once we find 1 or 2 more EQs, then we have a chance at killing her. Put ball down, so I'm just gonna look for the Q. Alright, and that's another big chunk of her HP gone. And then we're gonna go put an aggressive ward right now top side of mid, since Lee Sin should be up there. I think we can actually just kill him. Yeah. So the reason why we know Lee Sin's above us is because our jungler is currently doing bomb side crab. So post 315, which is when crab spawns, you can just kind of assume that they're trading crabs. This guy looked like he was going to gank me because he's playing an early game champion, so I was just walking up to preemptively set it up. And I played it really slow because I wanted to wait until I had fear on my W to guarantee the fear landed. If I used my fear on E or Q, it might have been dodgeable. And then I just straight up die. I think even without the Hecarim gank, we would have killed the Lee Sin and survived, so... It's ideal that it worked out that way, but it could have gone a little bit better. I think we also could have gone Orianna as well. But she loses cannon here, which is super great. That's 60 gold down the drain. And then we can go ahead and just use this cannon to hold the wave as long as possible. And we're going to pull it up here. The reason why we're pulling this wave is so that Orianna isn't able to contest wave at all. So now she's in a position where anytime she wants to walk up and farm, she's at risk of being ganked by the Hecarim, and she also is forced to teleport back in order to catch this or push it. So, grand scheme of things, we forced her to teleport. We made it so she's super easy to gank. These are all things that we can control as mid laners, and these are things that we should attempt to control. Unfortunately, it doesn't look my Hecarim is going to see this, and he's just going to let this happen. So the wave's still on our side, she's still gankable, but she's playing for top right now. And we're just going to try and poke a little bit, see if we can get anything done. The reason why I'm standing in front of my minion wave here is once again to utilize my space, force her to walk into me. And as you can see, my mistake is queuing for the minions, so now the wave's pushing back into her. And it makes it more likely for me to get ganked by Lee Sin in the future, since I'm going into their side of the map. But we do see a mystery ping, so either Leona's here or Lee Sin's here. I'm just going to grab an aggressive ward real quick. And I'm not too concerned. I don't have flash, so it is a little bit likely for me to get fucked up. Leona's back bottom, so it can only be Lee Sin who ganks. Since we have vision on bottom side, Lee Sin would have to be doing raptors if he wanted to gank me from this position. But we have ultimate now. We do pretty much... She needs to be 700 HP if we want to kill her off of ultimate, so... And that's including ignite, so... If without ignite, I'm going to need her to be like 500. I'm surprised she didn't ult there, because I think she actually could have killed me. We're going to use a biscuit preemptively as well to set up for this. But she's 100% dead right now once I get fear, so we're just going to play this as slow as possible. If I push the wave too early, then she's going to have a lot of space to work with. I don't want her flashing in the tower either, so it's a little bit awkward. So right now she's healed back up above the kill range. Alright, we're just going to wait on the next sphere. She's dead on this next one, 100%. Just kidding. We're trash. We suck. It's okay. We'll just reset now. Unfortunately, our skills aren't as great as our brain. This guy's still gankable. I think you should do this. Who's gonna get ganked Who's gonna get ganked first? Is it gonna be me or the Ori? Turn on the Lee Sin. Okay, you can just walk away now. If you continue going and you die, I'm gonna be upset, so just remember that. Alright, so we get both flashes in exchange for a Hecarim Ghost. Oh my god, my wave. It's so doomed. It's actually so doomed. The cannon hit me, so it canceled my reset, so now we're all like... Yeah, I'm pushing this wave. Just push it. I think Lucian's behind us. No, we're good. I don't mind if he takes this entire wave, honestly. I just need to get this shit out of my face so I can leave. Hopefully they don't die here. Looks like they got CC'd on Yuumi, though. Feeling really aggressive right now. Her positioning should 100% get her punished by Hecarim, but Hecarim's a little bit busy right now. So instead, we're gonna go get some vision right now. And yes, I see the pink ward. I'm just putting my ward down first. I honestly think that Lee Sin is over the wall, since she's playing so aggro right now. I'm gonna go for it. Like, we knew we weren't gonna do enough damage, but this is pressure nonetheless. So we can kill her off the next combo now. So if she stays here, she just loses. This is the most stupid tower AI. I don't even know, dude. This is every time I play anything. Like, what in the world is tower hitting me over the minions for in that situation? I don't know why Hecarim wouldn't just cancel and tower dive here. It's fine though. Am I actually getting ran down the full way? Looks like we're fine. But now she has Kindle Gem, so she's even harder to kill. I've decided that I've given up on laning phase, and I'm just going to go ahead and roam around the map. So we're going to grab tier 2 boots. Tier 2 boots is really nice because it helps with rotating around the map, but it also gives me increased damage output, so it's better than a blasting one when your goal is to help jungle. Blasting one does give you wave clear and does give you trading potential, but doesn't give you move speed. I was trying to wait to kill steal it, but surprisingly she dodged the Q. And we know Lee Sin's right here. I guess we'll run down first, since why not? Okay, looking good. I think he's actually dead to this, yeah. I was gonna wait for someone to walk up like the Leona, but their death timers are a lot higher than I thought they were gonna be. So it's better for me to catch mid lane right now. But with this much money, we kind of want to reset here. If you want to talk about this play that happened just right there, technically I guess I could have just ran down with my Hecarim to make sure that he was able to do that. Especially because we had just killed Orianna. So partially my fault, I think. But I think doing Dragon when none of us have reset and have lots of gold in our inventory is also a mistake. Alright, I'm just going to run a straight line. Alright, that is a 2-for-1. I don't think that's bad at all. If I stopped to Q, then they would get more autos in on me, so I just ran the whole time until my fear was up. But this is really good, because now we have Ludens, we have 5 Darksteel stacks. Like, damage-wise, we're doing 1.3 to 1.5k damage off a full combo, so that's really unlucky. We're in a really nice spot. She should have pushed one more wave here, because then I could have caught bottom, then rotated back mid, but I guess we'll be fine. Yo, if the Gwen dies to Leona, it's gonna be so funny. Nice. That's kind of bad, because... Oh, she actually got the kill anyways. And then Lucian gets the shutdown on Hecarim. Assuming he plays it correctly. Yeah, looks like he played it correctly. The fact that their bot lane rotated into top is just... It's actually super, super respectable. Without Ignite, we still don't do enough damage because she has so much HP from Everfrost. It's actually kind of scary how much HP she has. I'm going to wait for her to QW, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my combo. So I wait until she uses her skills to make sure that no matter what she does, she can't trade back or poke back. So it guarantees that I get a successful trade, and so forth. She wants cannon really badly. Probably should have led with R there. She was zoned against the wall, so I could have just used RW for fear. But I wanted to use my E first to make it a little bit more consistent. This one's pretty free, though. She has no vision. She's just going to walk away in a straight line here. And I'm going to use my ult just to last hit this. Perfect. And pushing this wave and then resetting. Ideal. Yo, that actually hit, though. Is there any world where that shit actually clipped my hitbox? She dashed from here all the way to here. Like, excuse me? Oh, they're actually just hardcore destroying us off that. He's so close to getting a triple here. No, I think he actually gets a triple. Unless... Yeah, it's about to be a quad now. Go, Hecarim, go. I'm gonna grab a Shadow Flame. We still do a lot of damage. I think with Rod right now, probably 1.5, 1.6. So if we ever land ultimate on this guy, he actually is just dead. And I think he's gonna face check me right here. Yeah, that should crush his morale. I'm assuming they're gonna forfeit off that. If I was the only player playing well on my team and I died instantly out of a bush, I would give up personally, so... The purpose behind that rotation was purely...
He's a simp.
It was purely emotional damage, or mental. Yeah, I agree, some hitbox are strange. I don't know how Riot determines these hitboxes. Besides, you know, the hitboxes that they designed. But then you have things like Z-axis and whether or not you're casting a skill from through a wall or not. Which is equally as stupid. Well, I'm waiting on the side here. I think I can re-enter. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, she actually didn't die. Yo, thanks for the free kills, my guys. I really want this penta if we can give it over. Yeah, okay, let's go. Nice. It's just a free W, what can I say? Everything just kind of lined up to be perfect circumstances for my Q. And then the ultimate and everything. Uh-oh. I've got no mana, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm using only my autos from enhanced movement skills. Okay, let's bounce. Maybe you can get another penta if we just drag this game out. Well played, thank you. Alright, we have 3.5k gold, so the easiest way to end this game is just pushing through mid or top and getting another inhibitor. We can also just do Baron in pretty much 30 seconds. We're gonna buy Magi's, we're gonna buy a Elixir of Sorcery. From this point onwards, we have become Death itself. Such is what Vex is really useful for. Looking good, though. Looking real good. I think Hecarim actually just destroys her. Look at that. Since we got a penta, we don't really care about kills. We're going to focus more on wave clearing so that we can take objectives. If this was me before the penta, then I probably would have ran with Hecarim trying to get the Orianna kill from him. But she's like 100% dead to Hecarim, so why not just take objectives? And there's actually a world here, even if they defend, I can pretty much one-shot anybody. As long as they're less than, let's say like 2000 HP. I think somebody's in the area, so I'm gonna look for it. Yo, why? My cat, come to me. Onto me. Perfect. Once this Lucian shows even a slither of his hair, he's dead. I think we actually just... Yeah, I think it's another penta, honestly. Why would you guys take the penta? Dude, that's rigged. I'm flaming her. What is this? Why would you take it from me? Hello? That's criminal, dude. That is so criminal.